Yo guys, what's up? And this is News with Billibub Games Edition. So today's topics will be the Sony PlayStation 4, The Last of Us by Naughty Dog, and Final Fantasy XIII Part 3. So let's start with the PlayStation 4. The Sony PlayStation 4 is the successor to the Sony PlayStation 3. You know this already, so there's no point in telling you. Apparently, instead of simply being called the Sony PlayStation 4, it might actually be called the PlayStation Orbis. I don't know why they decided to call it PlayStation Orbis, but I can see why, like where they got the idea from, because the PlayStation Vita was called that instead of the NGP. Still, it would have been better to call it PlayStation 4, because it's an actual, successor. It's mostly likely going to showcase and be officially announced at E3 2013, so have high hopes, but as I said, there's no real evidence. Now for some info on the actual console. Its specs are supposed to be around a pretty high-end computer, an AMD core of 8 to 16GB of RAM, and probably graphics similar to an AMD Radeon HD 7850. According to Sony, it will surpass DirectX 11 and can most likely feature full 3D graphics without any FPS drops. All of this is speculations, but I reckon most of it will be true. The last thing for this segment is another dick move by Sony. If you like to save that extra bit of money by buying second-hand games, then too bad. The PlayStation Orbis has a system where you cannot play games which have been played previously, so that means you can't even lend games to your friends. Nice one, Sony. Now for his next subject, The Last of Us. The Last of Us is a survival, adventure, horror, stealth, etc. game exclusively for PS3. It was officially revealed in 2011 December during the Spike TV Video Game Awards. You play as a battle-hardened old man called Joel, and a girl can survive pretty good in an apocalyptic setting called Ellie. There are many ways to play this game. One is the Rambo way, another one's the Metal Gear Solid way, and the other one's to be a pacifist and get yourself killed like this kid. Anyway, you'll always probably view a game over thing. So The Last of Us, the world has suddenly been infected by a known fungal parasite similar to that of cordyceps. Man, but the whole process of how it lives is a genuine nightmare. It lives off other animals, feeds often, when they're finished, they get killed, and then they turn to zombies, really. You can see this by researching, and it's pretty much rather a genuine nightmare. So, the whole entire political system of the game has become complete shit. Everything else has just become screwed up. Some people have been literally banned. And you're not specifically targeted by zombie-type plant humans. These things, whose eyes are like insane, you can't see them. But you're also targeted by scavengers, whose eyes are completely red with sleep deprivation. And all of this while you're being targeted by the government themselves. The game has had high acclaim. It's probably one of the most anticipated games of 2013, and its worldwide release date is May 7th of 2013. So go get it, people. It's a good game. Get it. And now to our last program, Final Fantasy XIII Part 3. Well, first things first, it's confirmed that it will be called Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. I don't know why they keep milking the same series over and over, but I do know that Square Enix really need to work in listening to their fans. I'm a fan of the old Final Fantasy games like number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 9, but, they gradually I don't know if they got worse, but they did kind of lose their appeal. It will obviously feature Lightning as the main character, and I haven't played Final Fantasy XIII Part 2, but I know the basics, so I assume she returns, yet again the obvious statement. It will be released sometime this year, but then again, look at Final Fantasy XIII Versus. This thing has been in development for 7 fucking years. At least they released a gameplay trailer, so we know they're still working on it, but still, 7 years. Just release a demo or something, Square Enix. Just do something that will appeal fans. So anyway, it will feature a new engine and apparently be more open world, which is what the original Final Fantasy XIII games lacked. There isn't much information, so I'll update you with more information when I get a bit chance. Anyway, that's all I have to say, you guys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Typical Last of Us, be awesome. Bye.